Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Respectless, one of the leaders of NRG, also led by Brems and Tasty. And what we will be bringing you guys today is the NRG RC. We know that this has been pretty awaited and a lot of people have been wanting this to drop. And first off, I just want to apologize for this being dropped really late. Our designers have had a lot to do now when we're starting off, and so have the leaders. Like, we all have personal life as well. And I am also joined by my friend today. His name is Rival, so just introduce
Yo
yourself.
guys, what is up? It is me, Rival.
Yeah, and he's one of the Pubstompers of NRG. He joined at the launch of NRG, which was just like a couple of days ago. So without further ado, let's just get right into the recruitment challenge. Okay, so let's start off with general. This applies to literally every role. If you want to go for a designer, streamer, Pubstomper, or designer, you just have to follow these rules, because these are like the general ones, the ones we want everyone to follow. So first off, as you see on the screen, it says be nice to others, don't start shit for no reason. And I did the requirements and then I just sent them in chat, or the lead chat with Brems and Tasty, and they agreed that this looked pretty good. And what I mean by this is that a lot of kids nowadays, or I won't just say kids, but a lot of people nowadays in the Pubstomping community especially, just start shit for no reason. Like, they start shit talking people for no reason, and it starts huge arguments, and it makes teams look bad as well. So basically we just want like nice people in our team, because we don't want like the group chat of NRG to be spammed with discussions every day and arguments all the time, and we don't want to see our timeline be spammed by some of our members either. We just want to have a great time basically, and we don't want like people to start shit for absolutely no reason. And even if there's a reason, just ignore it, man. Like, it's so unneeded and so unnecessary to start shit with people. Just block them if you're having a problem with them. And as you see on the second one, all videos submitted for the RC must have hashtag NRGRC in the title, and that just pretty much explains itself. But if you are a designer and you probably won't upload a video of a speed art or something, just probably post it on Twitter, I guess, then just hashtag NRGRC and at the leaders or the clan itself. It really doesn't matter, we will just see it ourselves, because we're gonna go through the hashtag NRGRC on YouTube and Twitter. So now we're moving over to Pubstomping, and as you see on the screen, the first requirement is consistently get gameplays with good quality. And what we mean by that is that you have to get gameplays fairly often. You don't have to get it like every single day. It's fine if you get it like once a week, or maybe even once every other week. As long as it's a good gameplay, it's honestly fine. And what we mean by good quality is that it has to be 720 60 FPS or more. If you upload a video that's 1080p, 30 FPS or 60 FPS, that's also good. But if you upload anything that is under 720p 60 FPS, such as let's just say 480p or 720p 30 FPS, we're probably not gonna upload it. A bunch of reasons to that, but we're just not gonna get into those. And the other requirement is to be able to record your own gameplays. This should be fairly easy now, since most of the people play on next gen and you have like Share Factory, and I'm pretty sure on Xbox you have something to record with as well. And if you are on old gen and you get a gameplay, you don't ask the leaders to record the gameplays for you. Either you get someone else to record the gameplays for you, or just find a way to do it yourself, because we won't stand for recording your gameplays. Like, you have to do that yourself.
So the final one on the list of the Pubstomping is be able to go for team challenges. So if you guys don't know what this means, it means, say, if we want to go for something cool and unique for the channel, then all you have to do is just hop on PlayStation 4 with us, because that's the majority of the people that are on that are in the clan are on PlayStation 4, and basically just go for something unique that's like a 6-man team challenge or something. So it could be something like a flawless 100-2-0 TDM, or a 200-2-0 domination, or a comeback, or something really cool like that, just so that it makes the team come together, it makes us bond and gives us chemistry and stuff, and it will also be a good upload for the channel. So yeah, basically just try and get on as much as you can with the team.
Yeah, I agree. And the reason to why we want to do this is basically because a lot of teams nowadays, like, they recruit a Pubstomper, and that Pubstomper, he really doesn't do anything for the team, and he really maybe doesn't even talk too much to the team. And the only thing he does for the team is like submit gameplays, which like a Pubstomper is supposed to do. But what we want to do in this clan, we want to mix it up a little bit, and we want some more chemistry in the team, and we just want to like have a good time together. So we're not gonna push you guys to go on and do team challenge every day if you now do join the team, or if you're already in the team. But this would be something quite fun. I just want to get the like team to go together and just have a like great time just going for team challenges and just like get to know each other even better, and that's basically why we have team challenges in the team.
Alright guys, so next we are moving on to the designers. So the designers is a really good one. You guys can be as creative as you want. You just have to make revamps. It doesn't even have to necessarily be for the team, although that is preferred. You guys can make it for anyone in the community, just so long as you put hashtag NRGRC on your post and then add the leaders. And then of course, if you make a revamp for someone in the team, then add them as well as the leaders, of course. But anyway, the first requirement for designers is to link your portfolio. That is if you have one, of course, but yeah, that would be really good. If you guys have a good portfolio as well, then that'll make your chances even higher. But if not, it's okay. Just keep submitting designs, and you never know, you might get accepted. All right, so the next one for the designers is do designs for our members of the team, of the clan itself. This one's kind of self-explanatory. It's because you're going to be joining the team. Obviously, you're free to do designs for whoever you want, but specifically, if you're in the team, then we'd want you to try and help out the team as much as you can with designs and stuff. So that one's kind of obvious. And then the final one is DM us the work on Twitter or tweet hashtag NRGRC and tag the leaders and then just show a page. This is kind of the one that I said earlier, but it's just, if you guys can DM us the work, then we've got more chance of seeing it. We will see it anyway if you add us, but we'll see it probably quicker if you DM us. So yeah, that's just another point for you guys. And then finally, make sure you guys are active, because there's loads of great designers who kind of go to waste due to them just being inactive and stuff. They do like one design every like 2 months or something. And that design, don't get me wrong, is absolutely incredible, but then they just don't post again. So they kind of get all hyped up. Everyone's like following them, waiting for them to post another design, and then it just never comes for another 2 months. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for the designers. Do you want anything to add, Respectless?
Yeah, you could also do like thumbnails for us, or just DM us if you want. If you wonder what you like work you would do, just DM us and we could like give you some ideas. Because sometimes we maybe need thumbnails, and then we can maybe tweet it out, and then you like designers could make us a thumbnail and the best one we will use. So if you are active as well, this kind of applies to the be active requirement, I guess, because if you are active on our Twitter page when we tweet out stuff like that, you just get a bigger chance to join if you help us out even more when we really need it. And be active, I just want to like add something to that as well. Like if you do now join the clan, try to be as active on Twitter as possible, because if we really need something really quickly, it would be nice if someone of you and like designers could do it like ASAP for us, because maybe we are uploading a video that wasn't supposed to go up and we haven't told you because it wasn't planned. Then we need someone to make a thumbnail ASAP, and that's why I want people to be active on like Twitter and respond as fast as possible. We do understand that people have personal lives, so this won't work like every single time, but try to be as active as possible. We do want, no lives in our team, so we can have as many actives as possible. But no, seriously, we do understand that people have personal lives, and it's quite hard to make a thumbnail like exactly when we say it, but we will try our best to understand your situation. Okay, so let's move on to streamers now, and the first requirement, as you see on screen, is OBS preferred. What we mean by that is that you can stream from the PS4, of course, that's absolutely fine, but if you do stream with OBS, you have a higher advantage of joining, because if you stream from OBS, you can stream with overlays, and you could just add so much more stuff. You could add a new counter, and you can add like extra scenes. If you do have OBS, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have never used it, you're probably wondering a bit what I'm talking about, but so yeah, OBS is preferred, and you have a higher advantage of joining if you do stream with OBS. But then after all, if your stream is just really boring, if you don't like talk or anything, if you play without game sound, then it really doesn't matter if you stream from OBS or PS4. As well as just OBS streams look a lot more professional if you have like let's say a overlay or a new counter or a face cam or whatever. I'm pretty sure you can't stream with face cam or overlay or nothing of that from PS4. As well as PS4 streams, I only think you can go up to 720p, and if you stream from OBS, you can stream up to 1080p, I'm pretty sure. And the next requirement we have here is interact with the audience. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just interact with the audience, just talk with people in chat. If they are trying to talk to you and you don't have like a second monitor, or you don't have a tablet or anything, like you can't interact with them, then you're probably not getting picked up. And if you do stream for the PS4, be sure you have like a second screen or like a PC or something, just so you can see the messages, because if you do not stream from the PS4 and you only have a PS4, so you gotta go through like I think you gotta go through like the menu on PS4 and then the stream gets interrupted. We're not gonna pick you up if that happens, because that's just gonna interrupt the stream so much, and it's just gonna make everything so much worse and so much less entertaining. So do have a tablet beside you, or just have a PC or something so you could read the messages that people put in chat basically.
Alright guys, so after that we have decent game knowledge. If you guys don't know what we mean by that, it's basically so you know what you're talking about. So if someone in chat kind of like asking you a question or something like what weapon or what class, you know, just be able to explain to them or how you did something, you know. So say in Infinite Warfare, people are asking like, how did you get the solid triangles on the map? Then just say because it's like a advanced UAV variant or something like that. You get what I mean? So just don't be like completely newbie at the game so that you can't help the viewers out, because that's just gonna make them like not want to watch the stream. Whereas if you're interacting with them as well as helping them with game knowledge and stuff, helping them out with the game, then they are gonna like have a lot more higher chance of staying in the stream. Alright, so after that one we have 720p or better. This kind of links to the pub stomping one before as well. We don't want low quality at all. Like no one's gonna want to watch a 480p when you can't even see the kill feed and stuff like that. So 720p is like okay, but if you can stream in higher quality, then by all means do so, because that would be awesome. But this, yeah, like I say, it's self-explanatory. We don't want to see a stream in like really, really low quality when it can be a lot higher from someone else who maybe even isn't as good as you. But yeah. And then the final one for the streamers is entertaining, don't constantly rage, and blame the game or teammates. So this one's kind of, you know, again, it's like says it right there, but so entertaining, just be interactive, be like exciting, be enthusiastic with the chat and stuff like that, be enthusiastic about the game, and don't constantly rage, because no one likes watching someone who's just like whinging at the game or moaning at the game. It's just like not fun to watch at all or listen to. And don't blame teammates either, because that's also really annoying when, you know, you're just like, oh, teammate, you should have killed him when he was shooting me in the back or something. Just let it go, just like try and just be enthusiastic and have as much fun as you can. That's not only because of streaming, but you also have more fun like in general with the game when that happens, and you genuinely play better as well if you don't just keep having to go at it. So yeah guys, that's that. Have you got anything to add, Respectless?
Yeah, I just want to add that you have to be like decent at the game. Like if you're really bad, if you maybe like go negative every single match, and even though if you're like really entertaining and you're really nice to everyone, it really doesn't matter, because we want like decent people that can at least get like a nuclear or something and like play 6-man and stuff and just no spawns, you know. Just be decent at the game. Like we don't want bad players playing on the stream. Like it's just so boring if someone is going like, let's say 4-20 and everything. Like it's not fun to watch at all. Even if you're the nicest person and you're really enthusiastic, the gameplay does still matter. Alright, so we're moving over to the last category right now, which is commentators, and we're just gonna start off without further ado. And the first requirement is good English. We don't want streamers that can't talk at all, or just like is really bad at grammar, or you know, just can't speak English basically. Like it explains itself. It's so much more entertaining to watch someone if they are good at English and they can interact with the stream without having to like think of what they're saying, or like having to process like, or like build up a sentence or something. It should just come out clean. Like being like decent at English at least. Like the grammar maybe doesn't have to be the best, but as long as you just can interact with the stream, that's fine. And the second one is having a good mic and not having like really distracting background noises, because that's gonna be so annoying. Like if you hear someone with like a bad mic, you're probably just gonna click off the video right away. You don't have to have a Blue Yeti, you don't have to have a Blue Snowball. As long as it's like just a decent mic, it's fine. And I'll just pass over the last requirement.
Alright, so the last requirement is entertaining and energetic. No one likes a commentary when someone's just talking in like a straight up boring voice, just being all dull and stuff, you know. Oh, this is the gameplay. It's a triple nuclear on breach, and it's a 10-gun streak. Now, you want to be like energetic, you want to be really enthusiastic about it. Just make it like seem even better than it is if you possibly can. I know that's kind of a lot to ask, but if you can hype the viewers up even to watch it, then that's just perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So when you're submitting the RCs and while listening to your commentaries, if you're like making us want to watch it, then that's absolutely perfect. Because not only the gameplay people click on for like life stories and stuff like that, and things like that. So yeah, be energetic and entertaining. I also have one thing to add on good English, which is kind of more for the streamers. Please try not to talk in just like even like for like a short spell different language on stream. Even if you like have to, then I guess that's okay. But just try not to, because if people are talking to you in English, you're talking English the whole stream, and then you just randomly start talking in, I don't know, like it's just completely different language, then it just like won't work. And yeah, that's literally about it for the commentator requirement.
Yeah, I just wanna like apologize once again for us not uploading this. As I said, we just didn't have time, and the designers also have like private lives, and we still have school, we have jobs and everything. And even this recruitment challenge that we're doing now, like the commentary, this took us like 1.5 hours. First we had to set it up with the OBS and it didn't work, and I'm really bad at commentating, so I'm sorry if I fucked up, but you know, we're finally done. I hope this came out really good, and I hope like you guys just enjoy this RC that we're putting out now, because as I said, this has been long awaited and the hype is kind of dying out, but I hope everyone is still okay with it. And I just want to wish everyone really good luck. We are going to go through as much as possible. The leaders and even the members in NRG, they're all helping out, which is absolutely perfect, because you know, we do also have like private lives. And you know, Tasty, he's like 19 years old, he has a job to do. He works like 10 hours a day, like four days a week, and you know, that's a lot. So he doesn't have a lot of time, like spare time, to go through, you know, submissions. And then he also has to make videos for his own channel, and then he's also in Doom and stuff, so it's a lot of things to do for him. But it's all almost summer break now, and we don't really have a end date for this. It will say in the title when it ends, because we haven't really made a like official date when it ends. But it will say in the title, so don't worry. And it starts today as we're uploading this. As soon as we upload this, it starts. So just grind out and just follow like the requirements and stuff for this. And yeah, that's basically been it for us. And yeah, just have a great rest of the day, and peace.